What's up, guys? It's Coach Grant with First Down Training, and today we're going to be talking about how to run a post-out route versus press coverage. So we're going to be talking about how you guys can get separation on this, when you guys want to use this specific kind of release, how you don't want to take too long off the line of scrimmage, and the reason why, and then obviously how you guys can create separation. So I hope this video gives you guys some value, and it teaches you a few new things just about the wide receiver position overall. But also, fellas, if you're a wide receiver and you want our ultimate wide receiver training package, what you'll get access to if you check out that very first link in the description is the package deal on our website, where we give you a full 28-day wide receiver gym training program with all the specific sets, reps, and exercises to take your game to that next level as a wide receiver. And we give you access to our wide receiver Bible, which is a technique booklet. We break down every single aspect of the wide receiver position and just the concepts behind it and how you guys can improve that. So I hope you guys could check it out. Ultimate wide receiver package. Let's get started with this video. So we're looking at Terry McLaurin here. Hit this double up inside release, kind of this post out, not so much of a heavy post break. Again, this is a lot of things that guys run in their playbook, just as kind of like a move at the top of the route to set up the out route. Maybe it's not even necessarily designed as like, hey, this is called a post out. Maybe this is just how they're running their route. Some people call it a blaze out, right? So I want you guys to keep that in mind, but we're going to treat it like a post out, right? So if you're running a post out, post corner, any kind of double move out and up, and you see this press coverage situation, a double move is a great way to get space, right? But now the deal that makes double moves hard against press coverage is that obviously everybody's a great receiver in one-on-ones when there's no O-line, right? If you get off press, chances are you'll probably win, right? Because you can do all the fancy moves that don't really matter. There ain't no pass rush, right? So you got to make sure that you understand this correctly. But long routes like this can work against man coverage. They can work in this situation. But if I'm a quarterback, I'm probably not even throwing this specific route if it's cover zero, no safeties, and they're bringing the house. I'm probably either going to check you to a slant, check you to a quick fade, or I'm going to go to another receiver, right? That's just how quarterbacks think, fellas. They're not going to sit back. They're not going to buy a bunch of time. But let's say maybe it's third and long, and this is the only route we got, and they're trying to bring pressure, but we got man coverage on the outside, and this route's at 15 yards. I might have to buy a little time as a quarterback and get it there, or we have it blocked up. Maybe it's like it's 7-man protection, right? As everybody loves to say this shit, oh, it takes too long, quarterback sacked. Everybody loves to say that, right? But there are situations where it doesn't take too long, where it's fine when you have 7 guys blocking for you. Maybe it's double tight ends. They're only bringing 5 guys. I got it blocked up. I got 7 on 5. I got time to sit back there and let the play to develop, right? So, but it's still, as a receiver, I got to go with the quick release. So you see how McLaurin just hits him with this quick 1-2, right? When you hit him with a quick 1-2, if you can sell with your upper half and actually throw to the outside, commit your shoulders and your hips, that can at least get him to hesitate, right? When you got a DB who's head up, it's really just about threatening him to one direction and taking the opposite way, right? Now, you see how McLaurin doesn't work all this stuff behind the line of scrimmage. He's actually stepping in this direction. He's actually throwing his head and his shoulders in this direction, because to make a professional DB move, fellas, make a good DB move at any level, you have to threaten him a certain way. You can't just make all these fancy moves behind the line of scrimmage and just be stepping lateral. You actually have to threaten him vertical to get him to move vertical, right? So now when he gets off the line and he's able to restack like this, when he breaks to that post, that's that step to the post, right? When you go any kind of double move, fellas, to get separation, you got to commit your body language, you got to commit your pad level, and you got to have your eyes going straight over that middle to really get this DB to commit, because he ain't going to bite if you guys everybody loves to do this. They'll chop their steps. They'll break off of this first one and they're not actually running in stride. See, McLaurin's running in stride and he's able to break in stride because he trusts his hips. He trusts his hips being able to drop down and then being able to drive out of there, okay? So make sure that we're not dropping my hips low, or not too low to where I get stuck out of this thing, and not chopping my feet. Make sure that I'm violent with my hips and I'm able to create energy so I can obviously accelerate back out of this route, right? So this is a great example of what you guys can do when you have this double move and being able to drop your hips, pivot off that second step, hook off that third step, and then drive off this thing, right? So make sure you sell with your hips and your shoulders to the break, give those eyes to the quarterback the best you can, and stay in stride. Trust me, that's what's going to get that DB to commit. Now, when I'm running off towards the sideline and I go and make this catch, what do I have to do right here to be able to make sure I secure it? You want to use your body as a shield. You want to rip this thing away. You want to make sure that your body is in between the defender and the ball. So you see how when he secures this catch, he rips it away so this DB doesn't have a chance at the PBU. It's no different than when you guys are going up for a jump ball in the end zone. You want to catch this thing, secure it, then rip it away from the defender to where your body is between him and the ball. That's how we can secure this thing, especially when you have a nice tight catch in traffic. That's a great route there. I'm actually not 100% sure if this is Terry McLaurin. That's just what the person who sent this to me said. If it's not, I apologize, but nonetheless, nonetheless is still a good route to post out, right? So post out against press coverage is a textbook of how you guys can run that. Let's watch it again full speed one more time. Great job breaking to the post and then obviously snapping this thing off and accelerating back to that ball because of that energy creation at the blaze portion of that out. All right, guys, we want to thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to leave those in the comments below. I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can with those. I really appreciate the feedback. Helps me come up with new ideas, so I appreciate it. And again, fellas, ultimate wide receiver training package, all the things that wide receivers need to do in the gym just to improve their overall game, their explosiveness, speed off the ball, explosion at the top of the route, and our full technique booklet on wide receivers, our wide receiver Bible. Hope you guys can check that out. Very first link in the description below. I'll see you guys next time.